Just play.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to Just Play. So this time we will be actually playing Skytear Horde, the Monoliths expansion. It's a standalone expansion, and we will be playing with Slitherers versus the Kurumo Artificers. And we are actually only doing the say this the level 2 based on the actual difficulty rating, because we chose the gray and white cards from the slitherers. And right now we actually have a choice on which castle we want to use. First is the Xeno of Kano or the Crafters district. From the look of it, this one deals more with regards to like towers becoming troops, while this one is more with regards to enchantment movement, like attachment moving from one turn to another. Let's try the Crafters district. So we'll be using that. And then our actual outsider is the Rider of Dreams, right? And it has a persistent effect, so reveal one extra treachery card each turn. So I guess that will be our main gripe to it. Okay. So because of using Crafters District, it requires we have Kichi. Actually didn't did much of editing the deck, just use the current one. So this is Kichi. She has a on play, Kichi gains 6 minus tokens. Okay, after Kichi deals damage to a monster, he gains that many. Okay, so he basically heals, right? So it's a good thing to actually heal that, right? Speaking of which, if the deck building part of Kichi allows some blue stuff, no, it's just red, green, just red and green. Because I remember there was a spell with regards to blue that allows you to remove the negative tokens, the negative modifiers. So to get started, let's put +1 on each of our minions. Right? And oh, I forgot my mana. Okay. So always first we go to solo stage 1. And it says 4 mana to start. That's good for us. Gain mana, then summon a horde based on the portal. So we have 1. We are summoning 1. And it is a monster. So fortunately it has a destroyed effect attached to the engaged ally. Attached ally gains on fight, deal -1 to the attached ally. So it always will just basically kill the ally immediately, right? So I guess the plan to do that for that one is to just, oh wait, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should have dealt my deck first. Sorry. Let's shuffle that in. And we don't want to have like the extra information needed or decision for the mulligan, right? I think that's enough. So here's our deck at the moment. Oh, sorry. Did I just do that? There we go. So we have the Master Forge, 4, an attachment, and a tower. Okay. Another attachment and another tower. So I guess try to discard this too, right? I think that might be the case. Discard this too. at least we get one ally already, and then one attachment. We don't want the tower to get started with, and then they just draw 3, new 3. 1, 2, okay, 3. Ooh, we got Kichi early. Okay, we can do something with that. Okay. And then we just shuffle the deck again. I think this is our now starting deck. Okay, so gain mana, we have 4 mana, and then we summon the card from the Horde deck, and then we do get, ooh, again, we just shuffled this. So it's the same Barb Swarm, starts there, and then we got ourselves our decision, right? So I guess what we can start at the moment is just to maybe I guess we try to get Kichi in, right? So yeah, it's 1 mana. She gets -5. Sorry. She gets a -6 immediately. And then I guess we can play the armor, at least just to keep him safe, right? So that's another 1 mana in. And I think that is much it. I think that's what we can do. And then we can try to pull one. Let's try to pull the Onagai minion. So if a minion has health, like this, a health token, that means that is the actual attack it has. So this is an actual 1/1 token. And I think that is pretty much it. Maybe we can do this. Yeah, I think we do that and then maybe pull another minion. Let's pull the Yetnar minion in. So at least we have 2 draws incoming. Okay. I think that is much we can do. So that is the alliance phase. So we played our cards. We don't want to use any exact exhaust abilities at the moment. And then we try to resolve the treachery phase. So because of the outsider's persistent effect, we will then resolve the treachery card, which is a +1 attack, temporary +1, and then another one, another temporary +1. Okay, we then go with the fight phase. This goes direct damage to our castle. Our castle is now, it starts at 20, goes down to 15. Okay, I think that is much we can do, and then we deal with the actual fight. So this does 1 damage to us, but since we have armor, negates it, and then we did do 2 damage to this. It actually is dead, and because of that the only way for us to draw is to defeat minions or monsters, and we do get to draw 1 card, which is a Punisher Blade. Attach ally gains +2 attack and fight. This ally and a monster within 1 lane may strike each other. Ooh. So it's an extra +2 attack. And then we do 1 damage to each other. And then we just both dead as well. And we draw 1 more card. And this is another ally, Bushido, which has a heroic tag of 2. what does heroic means? Actually, let me double check. Let's see. A heroic means that as long as this card has one or more minus damage, it gets plus attack. Okay, so we just get an extra attack whenever we have -1. Okay, so that means that this can probably grow to like +3, 6/1 whenever it gets damaged that much. Okay, and then we deal with the pillage phase. We have 2 minions that has 1+1+1, and then we just discard 2 cards. After that, it's the end phase. Remove any temporary tokens. And ready our exhausted cards. Discard count to 7. We only have 4. And just start another turn. And then we get the spins. Sorry, forgot. So another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then summon 2 new. This is a spell. On play, reinforce 2 and summon Roots token. Each alliance player discards 1 attachment from hand. Okay, so first reinforce 2, which means we will need to do, we will add plus tokens to the lowest health minion. So we start with the Onikai and then the Yetnar. And then summon a Roots token. So we'll have to get a Roots token. Okay. So each alliance player discards 1 attachment from hand. So we will have to discard 1 attachment from hand. We have this Boots of Flesh. I think we can do that. So we are discarding this. And we get another and we summon another one, which is another spell. Okay, it says summon 2 Roots tokens. So we have 2 more Roots. So we have to put that one out. So it says a drop fault. Summon 2 Roots tokens and each monster gains +1 attack. I think that went in the wrong order for us. So this means a +1, +1, +1, and another +1. Not good. So they have like a couple of 1/1s already there. Okay, I guess what we can do is to just I think we just play the ally swords, right? So on play, it says you may discard a card to draw a card. I don't think we want that at the moment. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that is pretty much it. That's pretty much we can do. Because that's the only choice that we have at the moment. Okay, and then what we can do now is we finish the treachery phase. Sorry, that's the actual horde phase. Now we go to the treachery, which is we have an actual treachery card. Each alliance player discards 1 attachment from hand, and we have another attachment, so this will be discarded. Jeez, okay. Then another one, and we get a +1 attack on the right side. Okay, so I guess we do the fight phase now. We do 3 damage to it, which is now dead, and it does 4 damage to us. And then this should be gone, and we draw a card because of it. and it is a tower. It says on play. It gets 2 tokens, and then we remove one. Search the top 6 cards of your deck for an attachment and draw it. Then place the card you did not draw at the bottom of your deck in any order. So basically, we have a draw machine here. And then we do the same thing again. -1. It does no damage to us. Able to kill the roots, and we draw another card. And it is an armored tower. It says pay 1 mana, deal 2 the castle to put +1 on an armored tower. Okay, and then remove +1, deal -1 to up to 2 different monsters. Okay, that's actually nice. And then we do 3 damage to our castle. 1, 2, 3, and these tokens are now gone. And we get pillage 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, I saw Hoggy Shy, the actual legendary. Just missed it. Okay. We then gain 4 mana. This goes back here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily for us, there's nothing to actual draw from, right? Oh, I forgot. It has a attached ally gains -1. So if there's a way to remove that attachment, I'd like to know now. And then, since we have nothing on the Horde phase, we just gain our mana. I think we can play the Bushido. We can pull this one here and this one here, then put our Bushido here, and I guess we can pull one of the minions with us. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 because of our heroic. I guess we can summon this, right? And then we exhaust it. It says pay 1 mana, deal 2 damage to the castle, 1, 2, and then to put +1 on the armored tower. So we will be putting +1 on the armored tower. So next turn we can re-exhaust it, right? Okay, I guess that's our Lions phase. We go to the treachery phase now, and then what we want to do is we will be dealing 2 treachery cards again. Sorry, I keep on hitting the. So we get a +1 attack on the left side because of this. Another one, and we get another +1 attack on this side. We then go the fight phase for the Horde. They don't have any fight. And then we do with the Lions. There's a fight, deal -1. This unfortunately kills our Masters of the Forge before he even does damage. And then we deal with the actual damage. So this does 2 damage to our castle. Oof. We have 10 now. 1, 2. That's so bad. And then we do 1 damage to it, to the roots token. Draws us another card. Okay, it's a spell. And then Onikai does 1 damage to this, and we do 3 damage to it. Because of that, because of our heroic, we do get a +1 attack. And we draw another card because of it. That's good. And then we get pillaged 3 times one more time. 1, 2, 3. Not doing well. We are not doing well. That is for the pillage phase. Go to the end phase, we just remove these tokens. Flip this again. We gain mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. We deal with the actual portal. So living walls in attachment. Attach living walls to the portal, which gains +3 health. After this, gains 1 or more, minus summon a roots token. Okay, so basically it will just summon more roots tokens every time. So it needs to be like 1 big 3 damage, right? Okay. And then we flipped it back. And now it's our turn. Okay. So this is for monsters only, right? So maybe this is a good way to actually deal with the roots token. Okay. I guess what we can do is summon another ally Bushido. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we pull the minions, each one. We pull this Cephalite here, right? And then we just let the other one attack directly so we can do damage to this. Now I guess we do it this way. So it gets 5 now, the next one. Yes, let's try to do that. No, I think let's do this. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, and actually we can then thing is that this is up to two different monsters in the front line. Does that means we can't attack the minions because it is not. Oh, it's an epic monster. It's still a monster. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we then play this, I guess. I think this is the best way at the moment. We play the judgment spell. So it's 1. Do that to 2 different monsters in the front line. So 1. I think we do the damage on this. The roots token. No, we do damage on. Yeah, we do damage on this. Draw a card, another boots, and we want to do it on the Yetnar minion. We draw another card because of it. Okay, it's a Horde Crusher. 8/8, like that. It does trample as well. So we might want to save for that. Okay, and this then is, we then go with the treachery phase. Draw 2, 1. It says treachery because of this. The ally engaged with the boosted monster gains -1. Okay, it's permanent. So he's now on 2. And do another one. And it's an attack. It's a temporary attack. Okay, I guess that's it. And then, sorry, this goes back here. We do the fight phase. There's no fight abilities at the moment for both, and then we just do the strikes attack. So first we do 2 damage to this. Ooh, we didn't plan that accordingly. 2 damage to this. And it says gains 1 or more is we summon 1 root token because of that 2 damage. So this is now 1 health, now -1. It's +1 only, sorry. And then we do 4 damage to it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So it's -3. And we do another roots token to this. And then this does 2 damage to us. 1, 2. Because of that, we get +1. we negate the other one, and then we just have a +1. And then we'll be able to kill the actual minion. Right? And we draw another card because of it. It's another ally. We actually might want that. And then that's about it. That's all the fight that we have. We then deal the pillage for the Ratamil minions. Okay. And then we just start again. We gain mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily, we're preserving our health now. We summon cards from the Horde deck, which is we summon 1. And this is a monster. It says, on fight, the ally engaged with Shrub Maiden gains 1 token. Then if that ally has 0 or fewer attack, it is destroyed. Oh, okay. And that's it. We just summon because of 1 of that. Then we spin this. And we can work with it now, right? Okay, I guess what we can do is we just play Storm Runner for 1 mana. And then we can start pulling the Ratamil minions to us here. And I think what we can do is we exhaust this to remove the +1 to deal -1 up to 2 different monsters. So we can kill the Ratamil minion. So we draw 1 card because of that. Okay, it's another ally. And then -1, let's put it on one of the roots token. And we draw another card because of it, and it's another attachment, so it gains armor. Ooh, you actually might want that. Okay, and what do we want to do? Do we just want to play this? Maybe we want to do that so just we can immediately go to the Horde Crusher soon, right? Because in this case we will be fighting. If we do the damage this first, we do 2 damage. It has 3. Maybe we just split it in a way so it does it. We only summon 1. So let's change the order of these 2. We switch lanes. Right. I think that is much it. Okay, what we want to do. Maybe we can do this. We pay 1 mana. Yeah, okay, let's exhaust it. We pay 1 mana and it gets another. Sorry, pay 1. Oh, pay 1 mana or deal 2 damage to the castle. We paid 1 mana, so I think we just go back. Because what we did before was we paid 1 mana and we dealt 2 damage to ourselves. Okay. That's why this was like killing myself. Okay. And then I think that's it. That's it for the actual fight alliance phase. We then go to the treachery phase. So we deal 2. 1. It says summon a roots token. It's good. Summon it there. And then another one. +1 attack temporary on this one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do the assault. I'm sorry, wrong order, but we assault. So we exhaust it. Assault basically does 1 damage to this one. So it has now -4, and then we summon another Roots token because of it. In that case, we just move to the left. Because of that, we get a +1 attack and a +1 health. And that is it. We then deal with the fight phase. Is there any fight ability? This one has a fight ability. The ally engaged with the Shrub Maiden gains a -1. So I guess we just remove this. Okay. And then that is it. We deal 1 damage to this. The Roots dies. Deals 1 damage to us, but we survive because of the defense, the armor. And we draw 1 more card. Another helmet. Too many helmets. We do 1 damage to this. Guess we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we draw another ally, which is good. We are now at 7. We deal 3 damage to the Shrub Maiden. We don't want to draw anymore. And this does nothing. We then deal 2 damage to the portal, which makes it 6. And then this just goes out because it's that first portal. So undestroyed, reinforce 2. Means we get to do, let's do 1 of each on the side. And place the outsider on the bottom of the outsider pile. Which means we then summon the actual outsider. And then we go to stage 2. Okay, and because of that, we go to pillage phase. Get pillage for 2. 1, 2. And I guess that's it. Remove any temporary tokens. We don't have any. We already exhausted cards, which we actually did. And discard down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start another turn. So gain mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's 6. 5, 6. And then we summon 2 new monsters. So this one is a monster. Okay, Spore Star and Pit Mount. On play, if there is no ally beneath Pit Mount, or remove the engaged ally from play and place it beneath Pit Mount. Okay. Okay, so that means it should be attacking us. It should always have something to attack to or something like that. Okay, so we have 8 mana to work with now. I guess what we might want to do is just to exhaust this first. And then we deal 1 damage to each one, right? I guess we do 1 damage to this, then 1 damage to this. No, I think we do 1 damage to that, and 1 damage to the Spore Star. I think that might be the case. So Spore Star is now killed. Can draw another card. I think let's draw another card. It's a spell. Okay. So this is now exhausted. Now, let's see how do we divide this, right? And then, sorry, because on destroyed, distribute 2 negative tokens. I guess we put it among allies. I guess we put it on the Bushido. Maybe another Bushido. Yeah, it's fine. He's a 2 attack now. And then what we can do is 10 health or fewer, which we do. This is a 0 cost card. Deal 1 damage up to 2 different monsters in the front line. So we deal 1 damage to this. Sorry, that's 1. So we deal another 1 damage to this. And I guess we just pull 1, right? And we deal 1 damage to that as well. Because it says 2 different monsters, right? So the Onikai minion is dead as well. So at least it doesn't mill us. This one engages this one. Okay, what else? What else? What else do you want to do? I guess what we can do is we gain 1 armor. Play for 1. Gain 1 armor. Then we play the Master of Gloom for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's what we should do. Right? I think that's the best we can do. So what we can do now is it says if an ally, because of this ally, because of this, the Master of Gloom, and we exhaust Storm Runner and we assault 1, we can do -1 to the actual monster instead. So this is now a -3, which is good for us. And then we gain +1 attack and +1 defense. Okay, I think that is what we can do. What else? We want to do attack for this. We have 1 armor for this. We can do 2 damage to that, and then another 4 damage. Okay, I think that is pretty much it. Then we do the treachery phase. First treachery, we get a +1 attack. This one it says after the treachery card is flipped, the ally engaged with a boosted monster gains -1. So -1 permanently. That's bad. So it means this does no damage. And then we shuffle this to get another boost that we can get. Okay, not there. Ooh. Shouldn't be there. And it's the ally engaged with a boosted monster. So on the right side, this one gains -1. Fortunately, can't get -1. So I guess that's a wash. Okay, and then we deal with the fight phase. The Rider of Dreams basically just kills us. So that's that. We deal then 4 damage to this. It does 1 damage to us, but we have armor, so I guess we are good with that. I think we can. Let's draw 1, so at least we know what we can get. Oh, good. It's under ally, so we have choices now. And then we do 2 damage to the tower. Sorry, this should be like this now. And this one's good. We do another 2 damage to it. 1, 2. And then we do 4 damage to it, making it die. So once destroyed, draw 1 card, and then draw 1 card. And rebuild 4. What is rebuild 4? Says rebuild, place up to X cards of any alliance discard pile on the bottom of the respective deck in any order. Okay, so we can get more cards back. So I guess we are choosing. Let's get Monoliths. Another Bushido in. I think we can try to get Hogasai. And maybe some cheap ones. No. Yeah, let's get some Storm Runners in. So we shuffle this. And then we just put it back. The bottom of our deck. We basically got 4 lives back. Okay, and I guess we forgot this one. We do a pillage of 1, and that's it. We remove any temporary tokens and discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are good, and we're ready to start another turn. And we gain mana to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that is it. We just draw 1 horde, which is a bard attached to the engaged ally. Okay. So who wants to kill the Rider of Dreams? So at least we can remove that. It has 4 damage already at the moment. 3 damage. Okay, so we just need to do 2 damage to it, right? And it deals 4 damage. I guess we just do that. So make sure that we can kill it, right? Yeah, okay. And I think that is pretty much what we can do. Can swap them up. I think we can. Let's swap this too. You're the one who can engage to it. So that's for 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. And then we exhaust this for 1 mana. We gain +1 token. We can use next turn. And that's it. I think that's what we can do. We can't survive even if I put armor on this. It can actually. I think that we can do. We swap it, right? Swap them. He goes here. He goes here. Because of that swap, we get a temporary defense. And we pay 1 mana to attach an armor to him. Right? think that's it. I think that's what we want to do. We then deal with the treachery phase. So treachery first. The left side gets a boosted attack. Because of that, the ally gains a negative modifier. Ooh, that was not a good plan. I forgot about the modifier. And then another one, the right side. And we don't get the modifier for that because this is a wash. Okay. And then we deal with the fight phase. This one has a fight. You may swap the defense for an attack. I guess not. We don't want that. And I think that's it. So what happens now is this deals 5 damage to us. We deal only 1 damage to it, so it's actually -1. This goes away. We deal 3 damage to it, basically kills it, but it attaches to the engaged ally. It deals 2 damage to us, but because of this, it's 1 damage now, right? Shidok deals 4 damage to the portal. Deals 2 damage to us, 1, 2. We deal 2 damage to the portal again, so this is now -5. And then the last one just deals 4 damage, basically killing this. And then it says, on destroyed, draw 1 card. And remove 2 negative tokens from the castle, so basically healing us. And then flips back, this last stage. If this portal will be damaged, rebuild 2, or remove -1 from the castle instead. So we can't kill it yet because the Rider of Dreams is still alive. And then we get pillaged by the minion. And I guess that's it. We then draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we want. I guess what we can do is we just heal for 10. Look at that. Horde Crusher. Trample, and it has a heroic 2. Smash. I love that flavor. Okay. I think we are winning this now. No matter what happens. So now we deal with the, I think that's the only one we're doing. We deal with the treachery phase. Just the right side. This gets +1 again. No, it depends. The ally engaged with a boosted monster gains -1. This keeps on getting negative tokens. And then the other one, Living Walls, this gets +1 now. Gets another -1. And then that's it. We deal with the fight phase, nothing. We deal with the damage. We get 4, sorry. So -4. Because of that, we get +4. 2, 3, 4. And then we just smash through. Since it has 1 life, 1 health, it says if the sport will be damaged, rebuild 2 or remove -1 from the castle. Basically, we just heal, right? And then that's it. We deal another 3 damage. We do another 3 damage. This damages us for 1. We heal again. We heal again. You see, this portal is now considered dead. Oh, because we actually killed the heroic. And that is it. We actually won. It's our first time playing this deck. The actual deck is good. It has some attachments. It has a persistent damage with regards to the armor tower, which we like. I don't know much the use of the negative modifiers for Kichi yet, because I haven't seen yet something that deals with removing negative modifiers. So to make sure that he doesn't have like something like that. Because let's double check, right? So now that everything is done, let's do see what this do. So they all have the heroic stuff. There's the other one. It has armor too. Okay, so whenever you actually, the good thing about the Hogosai is that since we have like, we have another one here, I think. We just kept attaching armor to it, and we can just discard them and we deal 2 damage immediately to any monster. To a monster, yeah. So basically, it doesn't have to be engaged to Hogosai, so that's actually good. And then this is for filtering, which is nice. An attachment leaves play, you may place it beneath Scrap Tinker. Okay. So this basically just shuffles it back again. This just kills 2 immediately, which is very good. And then, let's see. Kills health again. Trying to find something that will make Kichi like a good, with regards to like standard deck. So basically she is a 2/2, right? That you can heal up. I don't see anything that heals here in the standard deck so far. Oh, okay, so we can actually have the banner on him, and then we will get like an ally gains 1, but this is temporary though, for each -1 on it. So she will get basically like temporary 6 health, and then it gains heroic as well for that turn. So if he gets damage, the 6 health first, and then she, oh, okay, so that's the one thing for Kichi. So it's just the banner for her. Yeah, okay. So for Kichi to actually work, we need the banner. And that's it. So that's our playthrough for Skytear Horde Monoliths. We liked it, right? So even though it's the first time playing their deck, it was good. We actually find out how it works and does. The enemy leaving walls, maybe it's just because level 2. Maybe next time we will try the 3rd level, level 3, and we add more complicated cards. So far I do just summoning root tokens, which was 0/1s, and then the devastating one was the actual monster that attaches to you. I think this one, where was it? Oh, here, the barbed ones. This is the actual real, and then it just kills you immediately after. So you try to put that, you try to fight it with the ones that's like expendable. And that's it. Thank you for joining, and hope you can join us again. We will maybe try another combination and then go from there. Bye.